I've trained champions in multiple different disciplines, over 300 winners our studio has produced, as well as thousands of transformations. In this video, you're going to get an up close and personal workout with me. Today, we are doing deadlifts. So we're at Enterprise Fitness, this is my home, and I'm going to be training with this big fella over here, Huey. He's been training me the last couple of months. How you going, Huey? We're going to put this.
Hey, yeah, mate. Hey, fucking going. Hey, fucking good. Yeah, good, mate. Good.
Yeah, we're going to have some fun today. So, Huey, you ready?
Yes, we've got deadlifts today.
Excellent. Let's go.
Looking good today. Looking buff.
Oh, thank you. And since I have changed, I've actually started eating lean meat.
On the lean meats now.
Believe it or not, I've gotten quite a bit leaner from switching from Scotch fillet every day and only eating fatty meat to eating lean meat. I don't know how many calories
It's a shock. Lewis won't believe it.
I was just like, oh, you know, I should probably just start. I'll just try chicken breast. And I had it on the web. I'm like, not that bad. And I stuck to it for a couple of days and I was like, yeah, I'll just see if I get lean enough from making this change.
Well, we're going up to 155.
Yeah.
Take your time on each rep then. Just be fast for
Well, it's that balance. I need speed, but maintain accuracy. How many?
Go through. This is our last warm up, then we'll go to 165. We'll start there.
All right.
3 reps. Take your time on the setup. Intent on the lift.
So much better. I pulled back on the heels a lot harder then too.
A lot harder, yeah.
Yeah.
And that like set, go. That worked well.
So think of your spine as train carriages, and imagine if you had a train and it moved really fast and the carriages were like, they buckled, right? And they did this. So that's often how people approach the deadlift. When they go through the deadlift, they use a lot of force on that first rep and you see their bodies tilt forward, then they come up. So the idea of the false start or the false pull is that we pull that fascia, we get the train carriages nice and tight, and then we lift. Because what happens, one of the common mistakes in the deadlift is people set up in the right position, and then they pull, and then their bodies collapse upon impact. Because they collapse upon impact, the bar wiggles and moves. We want to pull that fascia tight, then move, so that when we make impact with the bar, none of the structures move out of place. Everything moves as one. So when you look at me doing the false pulls, it's essentially what I'm doing. I'm loading up the heels as hard as I can, and then getting everything tight. So then when I make that impact, my body just pulls it up almost like a crane. Nothing moves, the structures are sound. So this is why also you'll see that people on the deadlift, their second rep often looks a lot better than their first rep, which is very common. But obviously in powerlifting, that doesn't help because in powerlifting, it's 1 rep, right? So you need to get the first rep right, which is why setup is so crucially important. You've got to set up the lift correctly. Quite pretty solid.
Yeah. Looks fucking great.
Not that fast, but everything moved.
Like really smooth. It wasn't like you were jumping out of the reps.
So speed will come after.
Because speed will come after, yeah.
The technique is most important. I need to get my other belt. So I have 2 different belts. This is a relatively new belt, and I got that one from Loaded Lifting. I don't know where I got this one from, but this is my favorite preferred belt, and I got it on discount. What is this, a Texas? Yeah, this is a Texas belt. This is a really nice belt. I like the colors because it reminds me of Iron Man, and I love superhero stuff. So this is my Iron Man belt, which is my like more enterprise belt. I haven't got the fitting on this right. That was too loose, and I think maybe it's because I actually have lost a little bit of weight. So potentially that's why I need a little bit tighter, which that belt is there for. Enterprise coffee always on tap. Let me guess. This is Al's. What number are you up to today, Al?
That is my second.
This is Al's second one, but it actually counts as his fourth because
I've had a white
a long black counts as two. That's not a short black. What, a long short?
It's short.
How? What, long short?
No, this. Oh.
What, 45? 30? Oh, that one. Yeah, it's a short long. Extra hot water.
Start cheating.
It's not a short. And long black.
175.
How many?
5. Serious weight now.
I'm overloading the abductor.
Yeah.
So that was happening last week.
Your first rep was a bit grindy. Got into it into your second and third and fourth.
The last one was alright.
Yeah.
I was avoiding.
Do you feel like your hips came a little bit high?
No, I think I was avoiding.
Avoiding the abductor.
Yeah, avoiding loading
Do you
it.
want like a light band or something?
I think we'd go lower and just focus technique work, really, because at that weight, it's not the weight, like it's this, that's the speed of applying pressure on this is what's I'm feeling. Band, I mean, we could do band, yeah.
You know what I mean?
But technique work, I think, is what we need to do now.
Yeah.
So just on that, like, obviously I've been training since I was, 15, 14? And you have these days where shit doesn't go according to plan. Like, as much as I love it with filming, we don't film every day. I'd love to like rip out 5 reps of 200 and, you know, go for a PB. But it's just, this abductor, I've been working through some knee injuries with Hugh, and yeah, we need to play it. We need to play it smart, because you don't want to push, because the biggest barriers to progress are injury and illness. So if you get injured or if you get ill, they're 100% going to take you out of progressing faster than anything else. So you can have bad workouts. You can work through it, do the technique work, do the things that you're not doing, do the things that you've neglected, and live to fight another day. The last thing you want to do is you want to get injured. This even goes when people won't take time off, they won't go holiday. Well, an injury is going to be more costly than a holiday. You can regain from a holiday pretty fast and pretty quickly. But you get injured, it's going to be weeks, if not months. And I've been injured quite a few times, so now I'm a lot more careful.
Yes. Underachieving is still achieving.
Underachieving is still achieving. So what we have in our stack today for our intra workout, we have the KTS Solutions electrolytes. Shout out to Mark Schaus. We stock them here at Enterprise. They've got a 1 to 1.6 ratio of sodium and potassium. Jocko pre-workout. This is a great formula. Only 95 milligrams of caffeine. Everything else in this is a nootropic, so really designed to enhance brain function, including L-carnitine, and can't go wrong with carnitine. Can't go wrong with creatine. Monohydrate, standard, creatine. Taken for a workout, put them all in one, and there's our intra-workout shake. We stock this as well. If you're interested, hit us up. Enterprise Fitness AU on Instagram, or Melbourne Personal Trainers on the website. So this is too funny not to film. Can you film Hemming? I'm just gonna do running commentary, right? So this is Hemming doing a swing. It's marvelous, isn't it? Just trying to use his hips. There's no knee flexion or extension. Look at the uncoordinated nature of it's really a sight to behold. There he is. And Lewis, get it on. Lewis trying to look at Lewis trying to coach him on it. It's like stiff.
Training with the owner and founder of Enterprise. Fuck, you know.
Just gonna say, is that how you have sex?
Who says I ever do?
Aha, touche.
Start getting ready, Ma. It's way more behind.
You see my hip? Yeah. So as I make contact, come up. There's no real movement. That's what we need to play with going forward.
Yeah, so let's just do for the next like few weeks, lighter, 3 reps.
Well, I don't necessarily think it has to be lighter. It's if we can avoid, like, I think part of it is I came in and this was already a bit sore, and then when I move into that position, I'm overloading the hamstring in that position as well due to the technique. Yeah. So if we hone in on the technique, then the load can be relative. Because if my technique's good, I'm not feeling it. Then so when we say lighter, it's not necessarily needs to be lighter. It just needs to be relative, a weight that my technique isn't going to suffer, to drum the technique of what we do in. So the technique becomes second nature. Because you don't rise to your level of potential, you fall to your level of training. Remember that. You know what I mean? I saw your transformation photos, amazing. Amazing. So I was just saying that you need to apologize to the audience because when you got your food, I just gave away the secrets to how I hire and maintain such a unique work culture of amazing trainers like Tyrone and Hugh and yourself. Just hire people who are otherwise unemployable. Tyrone just said, I heard you say amazing trainers, then we heard one. Who, Hugh? So yeah, we just hire people who are unemployable and they have nowhere else to work. We give them homes. Case in point, this guy over here. There he is. So tips on the good morning. What I'm really trying to accomplish with this is to stack the rib cage on top of the pelvis and then move everything as one as I get into that hip extension. So I don't want to be in a thoracic extended position. I want to be rib cage stacked on top of pelvis, keeping everything nice and tight, then moving into hip extension, because that is more akin to how I'm going to deadlift and definitely how I'm going to squat in that position as well, with the upper body and the ribs being stacked on top. So me and Hugh have been working through my knee injuries. I injured my knee in 2019, and injured it squatting, actually, doing my max, 200 kilos. I actually got the squat, but it was on a night that I really shouldn't have been training. For one, I don't train at night. Yep. So I got invited to a powerlifting gym in a closed door session, and they were the 3 strongest guys in Australia there. Legit. Jordan Shallows was there, and Emad said to me, go for your 1 hour rep. And I'm like, oh, I've got to go for it. You don't say no to Emad. And so then I went for it, and from Pro Raw, and went for it, and I got it. But yeah, in shoot, you looked at my technique, my knees came in, and it's when I started getting a really lot of knee issues. It's from that squat. Yeah, anyway, from there, I've tried a lot with the rehab. Had mixed success, but now it feels like with Huey by my side, we're making some good progress. Good progress, yeah. Yeah, good progress. We're not back where we were, but we're getting there. I suppose this is a good time for intermittent advertisement. I wrote a book called The Enterprise Diet, and it's everything I do. It's a very holistic look at nutrition and how you're doing things. And we'll just Google Enterprise Diet, available on Amazon and through the website, Enterprise Diet.
You don't have enough camera frame for this. How is Mark still bigger than me?
You son of a bitch. You just said someone's lean, it's not you, Hemi. Gym's pretty busy, eh?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 sessions plus me. So 8 sessions plus me, plus Tom. 10 people, plus Hemi. Well, when we say busy, this is probably normal for us. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've lost count.
That's it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 3. Listen to this guy. Listen to this guy. He's a strong fuck. He's a big one as well. He's a big one. He's huge. It's actually massive. Oh, it's not so. Yeah. I thought you could give me his banana. It's pretty steep, man. Stealing an Italian man's banana. You know they don't grow bananas in Italy.
They do?
No, they don't.
Oh, they don't.
Yeah, that's why they got to come to Australia.
Export.
They come to Australia.
Oh, all right.
Last one. Oh, thank you, ab coach. Thank you. See, my ab coach gave me the right tips.
See how I tell him to do that and he doesn't listen to me, but then he comes to an external source.
He's the ab coach. Ab coach Colla. Ab coach Colla.
It's special.
Cristiano ab coach.
He gave me the right cues, just connected with my nervous system, you know, when he said it. And I was like, he said stop swinging. I was like, oh, that's what you mean by stop swinging.
Oh, right, okay. So
Yeah.
I just wasn't, when I said stop swinging, I just wasn't registering the same way.
Oh, that's not swinging, man. Yeah, it's what he said.
What he said?
He's like, don't swing. Don't swing.
Non bene.
Where's your swing, swing. Let's get Al, because we'll get more views. It's filming getting changed. View count has just increased. It's getting changed.
Shooting out my style.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
No worries, thank you.
Thank you. It's a pleasure training with you today and filming. This is Huey. He trains me now twice a week, 3 times a week, sometimes 4 times a week. I wish this handshake would last forever. This is amazing. So nice. It's great. It's almost as good as me and James. Not quite as good though. Oh, this is now rotating. This is it's such a we're feeling each other's energy. We're connected. I feel the energy between us. Oh, that's really awesome.
a good pickup line.
If you've enjoyed this video, this workout, make sure you subscribe.